Today I'm going to talk about this particular shot that is so underrated in the game and why you need to master this shot well so that you can improve your game to the next level. Let me just tell you a quick story. Alright, this is the story of a 21-year-old adult where at that age he started to learn and pick up floorball. One of the first lessons of the game by his coach back then was to learn and practice the technicalities of wrist shot. Right, this was something that she told him to learn and master. And then, being the typical good boy attitude person that he is, he listens and spends most of the time in his beginner's phase to master this particular skill. Now, in his first year, he could not pass well, he could not run that fast, he was also not the strongest player on court. However, come the second year, with this improved wrist shot technique, he actually began to score goals. And not only score goals in trainings, he also scored goals in friendlies and actually subsequently also started to score goals in competitive games. This wrist shot skill helped to build his foundation and his confidence in the game. So, what's the moral of the story? Of course, one moral of the story is don't learn the sport at such a late age. But let me first explain why the wrist shot is so underrated. Now, for a starter, wrist shot is actually not fanciful. If you see the game of floorball, the more fanciful shots are actually the drag shots and slap shots. Wrist shot does not really create the wow factor, right? For some players, they actually feel that taking shots also need to generate like super duper hard shots, whereas for the wrist shot, it's not the case. It is actually a quick release technique as compared differently from the drag shots and the reach and the slap shots. Now, so then why do you have to pay more attention to master this shot? This is a silent killer, in my opinion, in floorball. Why? Because it requires very minimal preparation before you actually generate the shot. With this shot, you are able to catch opponents or even goalies by surprise, and that's where you are able to score more goals. And because floorball is such a fast-paced sport, being able to execute your moves and in this case scenario execute your shots quickly is actually super duper important. Statistically speaking, majority of the goals that scored in the game are actually wrist shots, followed by drag shots and then subsequently the slap shots. If you do not believe me, just randomly go and find some YouTube videos, some highlights, go and count the number of wrist shots that's been scored in the game. Accumulate maybe about 5 to 10 videos, see if that statistics do match with what I just mentioned. Back to the moral of the story. If you haven't realized, actually that person in the story was actually me. So back then, as a 21-year-old adult learning the new sport, it gave me the chance and, as mentioned, the confidence to build up the sport over time. And of course, 10 years, 15 years, in fact now it's close to about 16 years down the road, it enables me to not only have the confidence to not only play but also to coach many of my students. These two other videos that I'll take you through over here, okay, I'll take you through the different techniques of wrist shots in two different presentation methods, and I'll see you there.